Innovative, decorated, and distinguished, all understatements describing a military hero, the late Army four-star General Richard Cavazos.
For Hispanic Heritage Month, we also honor him as a trailblazer, and it's all in a name change of our Central Texas Army post. Here's our Vince Erikson on Fort Cavazos.
MG, thank you. The name change may have been nearly a year and a half ago here on the largest Army post in our nation, population-wise, that calls Central Texas home. But the impact of the renaming of this proud post still has great impactful meaning, especially right now during National Hispanic Heritage Month. Let's get to know the late, great General Richard E. Cavazos.
Fort Hood is now officially Fort Cavazos.
What an historic day.
An historic move that resonated throughout the Hispanic community. Fort Hood, renamed Fort Cavazos, made official in this ceremony on May 9th of 2023, but took effect on September 5th of 2023. A fitting tribute to a man who rose from humble beginnings to become one of the highest-ranking Hispanic officers in the U.S. Army. In fact, the first Hispanic to earn the rank of four-star general.
Now, given the importance of this installation for our Army and for our nation, I can think of no better namesake than General Richard Cavazos. Now, I did not know General Cavazos, but I wish I had.
Born in Kingsville, Texas in 1932, Cavazos was one of 11 children. Growing up during the Great Depression, he faced significant challenges, but overcame them through hard work and determination. Cavazos enlisted in the Army in 1951, serving in Korea and Vietnam. His exceptional leadership and combat skills earned him numerous awards and promotions, most notably the Distinguished Service Cross Citation and Silver Star during the Korean War in 1953, his second Distinguished Service Cross citation during the Vietnam War in 1967. He became the first Hispanic to earn the rank of Brigadier General in 1976, and the first Hispanic to become a four-star general in 1982. General Cavazos would retire from the U.S. Army in 1984 after 33 years of distinguished service. Applause for a career of hard work and perseverance. Anyone can achieve their dreams, and inspiration to many who took a similar path.
And I also want to point out that I myself, as a Texas native, grew up in El Paso, of similar Mexican-American heritage, who also understood what it's like to grow up in these communities and to be a part of them. So it's a real privilege for me to be a part of honoring somebody with such a similar background.
And honoring the late General Cavazos for the authentic man he was.
And although General Cavazos is certainly worthy of all the pomp and circumstances of this special day, his family made very clear to us that he would have never wanted this recognition. He knew that there were many other deserving heroes whose names will never adorn an Army base and who never made it home from Korea or Vietnam. But this, in many ways, was who General Cavazos was. Selfless, without condition, motivated by a deep love for his family, his soldiers, and his country. And those values live on.
And as we reflect on the life and legacy of General Richard E. Cavazos, we are also reminded of his unwavering commitment to service, his courage in the face of adversity, and his long-lasting legacy and impact on not only the military community, but the Hispanic Latino community as well. On Fort Cavazos, I'm Vince Erikson. MG, back to you.
Thanks, Vince. General Cavazos died at the age of 88 in October of 2017 and was buried with full military honors at Fort Sam Houston National Cemetery in San Antonio.
That's right. Fort Cavazos is the U.S. Army's premier military installation where troops train and from where heavy forces deploy. This historic post was established in 1942 because land was needed to train troops for mounted warfare that was brought on by World War II. The Great Place, as it's come to be known, is indeed vast. The almost 215,000-acre installation is the only U.S. post capable of stationing and training 2 entire armored divisions. In addition, the rolling and semi-arid terrain of Central Texas is the perfect place where multifaceted training and testing of troops and military units can occur. The 340-square-mile area of Fort Cavazos is located in Bell and Coryell counties and is home to nearly 65,000 soldiers and their families. Fort Cavazos is home to numerous units, including 3 corps, the 1st Army Division West, the 1st Cavalry Division, the 504th Battlefield Surveillance Brigade, 85th Civil Air Affairs Brigade, 1st Medical Brigade, and the 69th Air Defense Artillery Brigade. On Fort Cavazos, there's also the Carl R. Darnell Army Medical Center, plus many other units.